Hello! Today I want to talk to you about something really important. The early warning signs of a stroke or cerebral infarction that many people often miss and how to prevent it. Most of us think a stroke just happens suddenly, like someone collapsing out of nowhere, but actually in the days leading up to a stroke, your body often sends small signals. If we don't notice these signs, a sudden emergency can happen. What's interesting is, these early signs often show up first in the legs. You might wonder why the legs. Well, all our body movements start in a part of the brain called the motor center. The brain sends signals down nerves to tell the legs to move. But if a blood vessel in the brain is blocked or the blood flow decreases, those signals don't travel properly. That's why you might start feeling your legs getting weak, numb, or you might have trouble keeping your balance. Sometimes you may just feel a slight tingling or a little weakness in your legs. And it may seem unimportant, but these little feelings can actually be an early sign of stroke. If you ignore them, brain cells can get more damaged and recovering later will be much harder. Let me tell you about a man named Mr. who is 72 years old and lives in Seoul. About a week before his stroke, he sometimes felt weakness in his left leg, but he thought, "I'm just tired." So he didn't go to the hospital. Then one early morning, while going to the bathroom, he collapsed. The MRI showed that more than 80% of the blood vessel on the right side of his brain was blocked. Sadly, he had paralysis in his leg afterwards, and normal daily life became difficult. On the other hand, there's Ms. B, 68 years old, who felt similar symptoms and went straight to the hospital. The MRI showed she had a transient ischemic attack, or TIA, meaning her blood flow was temporarily reduced. She got treatment quickly with blood thinners, and now she's healthy with no lasting effects. The big difference between these two cases was simple: whether or not they recognized the warning signs and took action immediately. So, what signs should you watch out for? First, if you suddenly feel weakness in one leg, like your leg doesn't follow when you walk or go up and down stairs, get medical help right away. This could be a warning that the blood vessels in your brain are narrowing. Second, if your leg feels numb or the sensation is different than usual, don't just think it's muscle problems. It might be nerves not getting signals properly, especially if it's only in one leg. Third, if your toes drag on the ground or you miss steps on stairs. Often, this isn't just muscle weakness. It often means motor signals from the brain are blocked, and you should get a thorough neurological check. Fourth, if you find yourself falling repeatedly or losing balance, even on familiar paths, this could be a problem with parts of your brain responsible for balance, and if this happens suddenly as you age, see a specialist right away. Fifth, if your leg shakes on its own and you can't control it, it might mean tiny blood vessels in your brain aren't stable, an early sign of blood vessel damage. Sixth, if you feel unsteady or your body sways while you walk, it might be linked to brain issues or heart problems, so proper checkups are important. Last but most serious is the TIA, or transient ischemic attack, where your leg goes numb or weak for a short time and then recovers. About 30% of people who experience this get a real stroke within 24 hours, so don't ignore it. Now, let's talk about how to prevent stroke in daily life. First, control your blood pressure. High blood pressure is the #1 cause of brain blood vessel damage. Get into the habit of measuring your blood pressure every day at the same time, on the same arm, and keep it below 140. Second, control your blood sugar. If you have diabetes, the vessel walls thicken and narrow. Try to keep your blood sugar below 180 2 hours after eating and avoid too many carbs. Third, manage your cholesterol. Eat foods that raise good cholesterol, like oily fish, avocados, and nuts. Bad cholesterol clogs blood vessels and makes clots form more easily. Fourth, live a healthy lifestyle. Walk at least 30 minutes a day. Eat less salty food and drink less alcohol. Don't smoke, and get enough sleep. Even just 10 minutes of daily effort can protect your brain vessels. Fifth, do a quick 3-minute self-check every day. Stand in front of a mirror, raise both arms, smile to see if both sides move equally, and lift your toes. If anything feels off, visit the doctor immediately. Here's an easy daily routine. In the morning when you wake, check your blood pressure. Do some gentle stretches. especially for your legs, and drink a glass of water to rehydrate. Eat slowly during meals and stop when you're about 80% full. In the afternoon, take a nice 20 to 30-minute walk to improve blood flow. In the evening, check if your legs feel weak or numb and drink some water to keep muscles flexible. Before bed, do the arm and toe checks again in front of the mirror. Just giving 10 minutes a day to these habits can be a huge help in preventing strokes. Have you ever felt your legs suddenly get weak or heavy when walking, or persistent tingling or numbness in one foot? Are you ready to try these routines? These small questions can help you check your health and take action quickly. Remember, a stroke doesn't usually start all at once. It often begins with small signs in the legs. If you notice any of the symptoms I talked about today, don't wait till tomorrow to get checked out. Small care now can save your life. Please take care of your legs and brain, give your body enough rest, and follow healthy habits to protect your brain blood vessels.